How's it going, guys? Andy Farrell has named his Lion squad to play Argentina this weekend, and it is kind of what I expected to a certain degree. A lot of the players that played in the URC finals are not playing, which is understandable. They need a little bit more rest, but we are seeing Marcus at 15, Finn at 10, which I love to see. They're kind of going that English style, and obviously Marcus is very, very versatile, so I'm actually really happy to see that. Hopefully he has himself a very, very good game. But once everybody else is ready and fit, I can't see him keeping that space. We then also have Van der Merwe at 11, Tommy Freeman at 14. Very big powerhouse wingers. Love to see this. They are going to be using Finn Smith's kicking ability, his aerial ability, to really put a lot of pressure on Argentina, and then using players like Alex Mitchell, who's also being called up, to really start working that line and getting that ball recycled as quickly as possible. So, all in all, this is a very, very strong back, even with having a majority of players out, which is crazy. So many players are actually out, but yet they still have this level of quality at their disposal. We then also have players like Jack Morgan, Tom Curry, who's also they've also been called up to start. Big powerhouse back rowers, and honestly, this is going to be an exciting game. A very, very, very exciting game. Obviously, Bielam, he was called up into the squad. He is starting as well. Luke Cowan-Dickey as well. Big players. And then Genge, I can't see him without Porter. Genge is the number one starter over here. But ultimately, look, this is a strong squad. This is a very powerful, very quick squad. As we saw just with the wings alone, they're very big, very strong, and I can definitely see Andy Farrell wanting to utilize a very dominant kicking game, working on territory, using Finn Smith's ability to play those little passes just up and behind the defensive lines, but also using that up and under to really start putting pressure on these people, because Argentina are no joke. They are very, very quick. Like, they will react very quick. So the Lions are really going to have to put everything into this game. They want to start off essentially their tour very well. They want to start off with the win, but this is only going to come with big performances. And honestly, I think they have everything that it takes to get these performances out. Now, not only that, the speed that they do have in the forwards is really quick. Obviously we've seen Maro Toje. There's no way he wasn't starting. But the likes of Type Burn partnering him, brilliant. Again, I think this Maro Toje Type Burn is going to be the lock pairing of the tour. Unless something happens to either of them or one of them needs rest, I can definitely see this being the dominant lock pairing for the Lions squad, because at back row they have a lot of choices. In terms of their props and hookers, they got lots of choices, especially with the Leinster boys. But in terms of locks, they don't really have that much choice, or as much choice as they have elsewhere, playing with like elite level. Well, I say elite, everyone is elite at this level, but whereas like with the forwards you have Andrew Porter, Dan Sheehan, it's not even here, but then you still have the likes of Cowan-Dickey, you have Genge, best of the best at their clubs, international level as well, and then competing with the best in the Lions. I just feel there isn't that level of competition at lock. So I think Maro Toje, Type Burn is going to be the lock pairing for pretty much the entire tour. I'd love to see Henry Pollock get some game time as well. He's on the bench. I wasn't expecting him to start on the bench so early, but lovely to see him on the bench. He's obviously done a lot to turn Andy Farrell's head, but also there's a lot of versatility in the squad, which I'm really liking to see. I'm just wondering what kind of style they're going to go up against Argentina. Are they going to go head on, balls to the wall, just go straight out attacking, try to put as much pressure on them early game, and then, try and get on the board as quickly as possible? Or are they going to sit back? They're going to play a bit more of a tactical game, use their power to really start to tire down Argentina and then start making use of everything? I don't know. But this is going to be a fire game. Only a couple days away now. I think everybody's been waiting for this Lions selection, and yeah, I want to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think about this? What do you think about the squad? Even in my previous videos, I was talking about Jack Morgan and how key he is to Wales and to his club. The guy's a bulldog, and I think he's going to continue in that vein of form for the Lions. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.